Nah, I was saying,
Shit.
speaking of dirty ice, though, have you guys heard that it's now illegal to call ICE on
Immigrants.
immigrants in certain states?
Good. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those people that
Yeah.
threaten, like, I'm gonna call ICE on fucking. Fuck you.
Suck a dick.
You're so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
Do you hear an accent behind this English? I can tell you to fuck off.
but I did
And
go
it-
off on some of the last episodes where we were talking about freedom of speech, right? We're talking about how people should be allowed to say.
Yeah, but as
fucked up
long as
shit.
it doesn't go into somebody else's freedom.
Yeah.
We also said that.
That's the that was the caveat, right? Like it's like as long as it doesn't start interfering with actual physically interfering with somebody, right? Like where you're fucking sending somebody after somebody's family, you're fucking somebody's shit up with that.
Mhm.
Like it isn't just you saying something, then that's an action.
Yep.
That's a fucking action. That's
can
a fucked
say-
up action.
You can say I don't like Mexicans to that person, but as soon as you start threatening somebody with ICE, that's a different fucking story.
Yeah.
That is, you're changing that person's
livelihood.
entire life. Bro,
Yeah.
if that shit happened to us, we would have ended up in such a different place.
Yeah, that's what made a lot of the when they were talking about the raids and like all of the immigration raids so scary for people was that people were going to work and just trying to provide for their family and like if one of these raids happened, dude, and your kids were at school and they were expecting you to pick them up and you just couldn't pick them, that was such a scary situation for people, and it was real for a lot of people, like where they were afraid to go to work, afraid to fucking
Yeah.
and it created all these other problems with it. And like now you have, I mean, not that it's connected or anything, but like kids in cages and shit like that. But yeah, man, what did you think about the situation?
It's fucked up, man. I mean, I understand you get to say what you want to say, you want to feel how you want to feel, but like to endanger somebody's life, somebody who's actually risking their life, and to just like negate that and just like throw them under the bus is so, it's not human, bro. Like I don't know how people go to sleep at night and just do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, bro, the thing that's such a trip to me is that not only do they go to sleep at night, they go to sleep at night thinking they're a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like they boast about it to their friends.
Oh my god, that shit that shit is what gets to me. Like,
Yeah.
how can you ever think that you're a good person after seeing the kids in cages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how you feel about the immigration thing. The way that they're going about it should make you change
Should
the
make you
way
angry.
you
It should
feel
make you
about
angry.
it.
Like,
The way that they're going about all of it should make you like feel some sort of way. And
Yeah.
if you're human, anyway, if you feel anything toward like any sort of empathy towards anybody in this life, like seeing those kids in cages should have made you change the way that you think about the immigration law.
Yeah.
It just should have. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me to think
Yeah.
that anybody can see like those types of images and just still be like, we're doing the right thing. Like, no,
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
I've had those conversations with people online. Like, that's why I decided to stop engaging with people online, like just to begin with, because I had that conversation about, you saw the kids in cages and stuff, and you see people posting like stuff like because they think this is that they think this is like a left versus right issue. I'm like, yo, what is that fucking what they're like, because it was like a it wasn't even anti-Trump post, it was just an anti-immigrant post, and somebody went and posted, they're like, oh, you guys know Obama started all this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, because that makes it okay. Like, because Obama did it, it's like it doesn't matter who fucking started it. Like,
Nah.
that's and I was
Still
telling people,
going.
and I was like, oh yeah, because that makes it right, because Obama started it. Like, it doesn't matter. And then people were actually responding, yeah, it does make it right. Oh, I was like, oh, because they don't have a piece of plastic, a piece of paper that says they're legal, it makes it good to put people in cages and stuff. I'm like, it and that lack of empathy, that lack of just humanity, it got to me, where it was like, oh yeah, I can't argue with these people. They're not arguing, they're not reflecting on who they really are. They're just fucking talking out their ass.
They're just arguing.
The
to argue.
politicians,
yeah,
the politicians, the government, whatever you want to call them, everybody, they're just gonna keep doing what they want to do. The only thing they're gonna do is keep shifting it from left to right to shift the blame.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna do. Because then the attention goes to the Democrats, then the attention goes to the Republicans. But at the end of the day, the agenda that
It's
they're
the same.
trying to
same.
get across has always been the same. That's why it hasn't changed whether a Democrat or a Republican is running the country. It never has.
I've just always found it very distasteful from people when when they give other people a hard time, like just in general, like in any way, like it's just like, why are you giving anybody a hard time? Life is hard for everybody,
And making it
and like
harder
when
for
you're over here like just beating down an even further group of people that's like fighting for their lives, basically a lot of times fighting for survival. I don't know, it's a little fucked up, just in my opinion. Like just as a human being, like it's kind of fucked up. I get there's laws, I get all the nuances and stuff, I understand it.
by the book people.
Yeah, but there's just something unempathetic, there's something inhuman about not about beating somebody down that's like having a hard time, you know what I mean?
Especially-
It's such a fucked
especially-
up thing.
When that person is only trying to get into your country because they feel scared of living in their own.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Or-
understand. I don't understand how people can just brush over that so easily. Like these
Or it's
people
like-
that
or-
are trying to like illegally come over here, they obviously feel like they have no other means.
They're risking their life.
Imagine being in a place, like the only thing is just imagine being in a place where if you don't leave, you're going to die, or your kids are going to die, or your kids are not going to make it. Like imagine your kids, like your kids' lives are at risk or in stake or at stake or whatever, right? Like your kids are the ones that are going to suffer if you do not leave this place. Yeah, I don't know. All that to say, there's a lot of better ways to go about everything that
Yeah, kids
gets
kids
done
don't need
about
to
this
be in
stuff.
cages.
Yeah.
Yeah.